All right, so in this video, we're going to explore the tab funnels. For funnels, it's going to be extremely easy. Right here, this is a brand new account. I don't have any funnels right here, but I can create one right ahead. Okay, so for that, we're going to create here in that button. And now all we need to do is name it. So first funnel. For the funnel domain, if you don't have a domain, you are just going to have your pre-domain, but I do have one already added. If you want to know more about that, you have the video adding domain. Then you want to choose your funnel goal. You don't really need to do this if you know how to build funnels. This is just so they pre-build kind of the steps for every single one of these phases. So if you want to build an audience or sell or build a custom funnel or run an evergreen webinar, you're going to have different funnels embedded and templates afterwards. So in this case, I just want to go ahead and sell. The currency you can choose from, a lot of different currencies that they have there, and then save. Once you do this, you're going to have your first funnel created. Now here we have the name of the funnel, the status, and created. For the status right now, it's active, but you can go ahead and deactivate it right there. Most likely that is gonna, the funnel is gonna be wiped out. Okay. So you also have settings. In these settings, you have the name of the funnel, you have the funnel domain, then you have the currency, but also you have the accepted payment methods. You have the ideal, this one, and that one. Every single one of these are basically Stripe. Okay. If you don't want to accept a specific one, you just decline it and voila. Now, in this case, you also have share. Here is where you can share your funnel template with anyone. Then you have your duplicate and view. If you want to duplicate this funnel, this is exactly where you click. If you want to view, you're going to see what the funnel looks like. Right now, it doesn't look like anything. So once we click here, we're going to actually access the funnel, but we are going to get there in just a little bit. Let's go back to the funnels list. Now here we can have the active and the inactive. If we click here, we are going to see all the inactive funnels that we have. If we click there, we're going to see all the active funnels we have. So let's go ahead and duplicate this funnel. And then for the copy, let's go ahead and deactivate it and deactivate it again. So now this status is inactive and this status is active. So if you go here and click inactive and then probably just click filter, we are going to see all the funnels that are inactive. If you go here inactive and then click filter, we're going to see the funnels that are active there. Okay. So very simple for you to, in case you deactivated one, you just go there and you can bring it up to life. All right. So with this, all we need to do is go inside the funnel. So in this funnel, you're going to have all the templates for this specific funnel step, which in this case is an order form. And then we have a thank you page right here with all these different templates as well. Let's go ahead and dive deep into these specific tabs. We have step configuration. We have automation rules, A/B tests, stats, leads, sales, and deadline settings. In order for us to decide these ones, we just need to select one. So let's go ahead and select this one right here. Before you select, you can actually preview it to see if you actually enjoy it and like it. But I always recommend you building your own funnels from scratch. So let's go ahead and select them. So I select this one, and now I have the name. You can change the name, and if you change the name here, it's also going to change right there. Okay, so let's go ahead and say sales page. Okay, once you do this, it is going to automatically save. Okay, right there. So now, as you can see, it's a sales page there. If you want to change the path, you can do it right there. And then after a while, it's going to go ahead and click and save it. Now here you have your affiliate commissions. If you want to add specific affiliate commissions for this specific page, all you do, you just set 60% or whatever the amount, and then for 190 days if you want to do it. Okay, this is the commission payout delay, so don't do 190 days. Right now, usually people do around 30 to 60 days. So for the sales limit, if you want to limit the number of sales in this specific page, and by the way, this is not just limited for affiliate commissions, this is for every single sale that is done in this funnel step. You can go ahead and say, I just want to sell 30 units of this, and then you can redirect once that is done to a specific funnel. Okay, so once you fulfilled 30 sales, that's done. Too bad, you lost the chance. Now you go to the thank you page. Okay. Now, afterwards, you can choose the offer type. The offer type is basically a digital product or a physical product. If it is a digital product, which most of you are going to be doing this, you have the resources, price plans, and coupons. So let's go ahead and understand these. Resources is basically what kind of products digital products are you going to give them access to? So in this case, I don't have any course installed in this one, but you can have courses, course bundles, tags, and communities. So in most cases, you want to do either a course or a course bundle, but let's go ahead and do courses. You need to choose a course, but in this case, I don't have any. So if you want to create one, you go to products and courses and you do create one and you have them access right here. So for this purpose, I'm just going to delete it. The next thing is price plans. This is where exactly you choose the price of the specific course. So if you want to sell a course for $50 on this page and the same course for $200 on a different page, you can actually do that. And you set up the payments right here. You don't set up the payments in the course page, okay? Let's go ahead and create here. So here you have choose a price plan type. You have one-time, subscription, or payment plan. One-time payment, they do one-time payment and that's done. Subscription is a monthly fee. So it's like until they cancel it, it's going to be the exact same price every single month. Payment plan is going to be, for example, $200 divided by 3 payments. So let's go ahead and do one of each. One payment, and now you choose an existing price plan. Because I don't have any price plan here, I would just go ahead and click here. So that's exactly what I'm going to do. So price plan name display, just test name. Test name. So basically this is the price plan that's going to be displayed on my dashboard. This is on the order form, and this one is going to be on the invoice. So for the price plan type, you choose one-time payment of $200 if you want to do it. Then you go ahead and save. So now we already have a price plan, which is test name. So if you're going to go ahead and add one, you should have one time, and then you should also have a price plan there. So let's go ahead and see exactly. We go ahead and refresh this page to see if that's correct. So here, add one-time payment, select. So it's not really choosing or showing up, but anyway, if you want to create another one, you could. Let me just delete this one. Let me go ahead and refresh the page just to make sure, because usually that's how it works. Yeah, there you go. So because it was already added, it was not going to add a second time. So you can see all the price plans right here. And these are the details. And then save. Okay, if you want to add more, you can add more. So let's go ahead and create a new one. This is going to be, for example, for a subscription. So test subscription. Same thing. Now you have the trial period. So if you want someone to purchase for $0 and then for 14 days or 30 days, you want them to experiment it, then you go ahead and use this. Trial period could be 30, and then you select days. If you do this, you are not going to be charged for 30 days. And afterwards, the customer will pay $200 each, for example, 1 month. Okay? If you want to do this, you can do that without any problem. This is a subscription. If you want to do a weekly subscription, you can also do that. Or a year subscription, you can also do that. All right? So let's go ahead and save. Now the next one is going to be the type. Let's create one. The type is going to be payment plan. So test payment plan, paste. There you go. So for the payment plan, you can also have a trial if you don't want to, just 0 days. Customer will pay $50 each 30 days, for example. If you want to do 30 days or 1 month, there we go. Number of payments is, because this is a payment plan, you can set it up like, let me just fix it. Okay, so number of payments, let's say like you paid for 3 payments. 3 payments of $50 every single month, and there you go. Okay, or 4 payments to cover the $200, right? Then you save it. So now you have these 3 payment plans right there that you can use. For coupons, this is really, really simple. You just click there and create a new coupon. For coupons, just give it test coupon. Coupon code, make sure that you use something very, very simple and avoid letters like L or I, things like 0 and O, because those can be a little bit confusing for the user. So make something very, very simple like, I don't know, like AA or AA20, for example, okay, or AA25 or whatever, or I don't know, LM50, okay? So avoid L, like, that kind of L, but this one caps lock, that's cool. And then you can have a fixed amount or a percentage amount. For fixed amount, you can say something like $50. For percentage amount, you can say something around 25%. Okay, so that's exactly how it works. For expiration date, you can set up expiration date if you want to. In this case, it's apply. Or you can just say limit of use. So I just want to sell 25 of these, and there we go. If you don't want any, you just clear, and then you clear here as well. And now this is going to be used for whatever amount of time, and then you just save it. Okay, so percentage, 25%, fixed amount, it's in dollars or euros or whatever. Okay, and then you go ahead and save. The last thing here is actually going to be the order bump. So you can go ahead and create an order bump. You click it once, and now you have an order bump of a specific product. The digital product, you go ahead and you add a digital product. I don't have one, so I'm not going to select it. And then for the price plans, you can go ahead and add the price plans. In this case, I'm going to add a subscription, or because I already have that in there. Let me go ahead and remove the test subscription. And now probably I'll need to refresh this, but yeah, I need to refresh this. So now I'm going to go ahead and refresh. So refresh, scroll down, price plans, subscription, and now test subscription, and then save. Okay, so there you go. You have your products, you have your coupons, you have your order bumps, you have your resources. If it's a physical product, you go ahead and fill out the exact same thing, the physical product stuff there, and voila, that's how you do it. Now for automation rules, okay, for automation rules, you can go ahead and add a rule that is going to implement in this specific step. So for rules, it's really, really simple, and you want to simplify this as much as possible. These are going to be the rules that are going to be done in this specific moment. So if anyone makes a sale, we're going to go ahead and new sale. We click there, and now you need to add an action. Every time they make a sale, you can go ahead and add a tag or remove a tag. You can go ahead to subscribe to a campaign or unsubscribe from campaign. You can send an email directly, or you can enroll in the course. So in this case, enroll courses, it actually doesn't work here, so you cannot do that. But you can go ahead and add a tag, and then add a tag ebook, and then you need to click there, save rule. Okay. Afterwards, you click there again, and if you want to send an email, you can go ahead and send an email right here, and then you click on this plus button, and you have the email right here that you can create, and voila, you can do these things. But you want to make sure that these are the triggering points, and then in automations and then workflows. Okay, we're going to go more in depth in the workflows, but in the workflows, you can create the sections right here. So every time something happens, you just add them into a workflow. So for example, choose the trigger is tag is added and tag is ebook. Now every time that someone has a new tag, for example, ebook, something specific is going to happen. So if you want to send 12 emails or add them to a course or whatever, you don't really want to do this in the other actions. You want to do that right here. Okay, so you can go ahead and enroll in the course. This is exactly how you do it, and then create, and there you go. All right, so have this in mind, because these automation rules, I know that a lot of people have confusion around these, like these ones, just the simple ones, probably like an email and then a tag or whatever, right? Let's make sure that you simplify it as much as possible. For A/B test, really simple. You have the sales page original. You just choose a variant. For the variant, you can go ahead and click the pages. I don't have a lot of pages here, so I'm not going to have any examples here. But you just choose the page that you want, and then you can do the A/B test here. Maybe I create a different video for this later on in the process. For stats, this is where you see the total amount of dollars generated in this funnel specific. How many people landed on the sales page, page views, how many of them opted in, the conversion rate, and all these things. Very, very simple to understand. For the leads, this is where you're going to see all the leads coming in. For the sales, just the amount of sales that you've done here. For deadline settings, if you want to make sure that this is only working on a specific deadline, you need to enable the deadline feature. And then deadline page expires in, for example, 5 days. And then the funnel step that you do after it expires goes to a different one. Time when the deadline page should expire, you can click there. Hours, it can be, I don't know, for example, 8. Let me see, 26 or whatever. Okay, so that's pretty much about how you do it. It's really, really simple, and it's useful for like Black Fridays and stuff like that. Okay, so really simple. Here you can duplicate this funnel. You can move this to another different funnel, or you can remove it from this funnel. And then if you want to add steps, it's right here. You click here, add step, test. You choose a type. It's very, very important that you choose a type, and you want to understand, and so that your software knows what to do. So if it's a squeeze page, it's going to be opt-in. Opt-in thank you page, going to be opt-in. Inline or a form or pop-up form is going to be opt-in. For sales, you're gonna have sales page, order form, upsell, downsell, and a thank you page. So you really need to understand what is the page that's going to be building. If it's a thank you or whatever it is, you need to select the right one. So in this case, I'm just going to be using like a sales page for this example, and then click save. Okay. So now here we have tons of templates. I'm going to go ahead and select this one, for example. Okay. And there you go. It's done. I could go ahead and go for automations and stuff like that. Okay. So make sure that you understand these parts of the equation. They are very, very simple. But once you do practice a little bit, you're going to see how easy it is. Now, as far as view funnel, you can click here and you're going to see exactly how the page looks like. Then you can go to the funnel settings and select the currency, the funnel domain, and all that stuff. I think they already made that happen. And marketplace offer. If you want to make sure that this is a marketplace offer, you can go ahead and do that. Okay. So this is all about funnels. Go ahead, practice it out, and have fun.